Hey, this is former LA Birds and Philadelphia Warriors skater Little Richard Brown. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever a new Roller Games video is uploaded. Thanks for your support, and thanks for being part of Roller Games.
High here, and she's going to score. Needs a punch from the inside, Peter.
Now we're going to take a replay of that jam here, the first jam of the period. And the good thing about this jam is Ponce gets knocked down, goes back, sees the two jammers coming in, does a body block on the two jammers and is able to come back. Here we go, picking up the play right away. They have Julia Sutton and Green breaking on the jam. Ponce behind them. Now she gets in between, gets ahead of the two Red Devil skaters. And she's digging in, she's trying to pull away from these two skaters and does pull away from the two skaters. There'll be Lynn Congleton at the back of the pack. She's going to be the blocker. Coming out of this turn, you'll see Congleton. She'll knock it down. She gets back up, takes out the two skaters. Fine, very fine play. Back up again. One of the Red Devils is giving chase. She gets in. They take the pack high and the fine 3-point jam.
That's and you got to say she did that all herself too, Peter.
All by herself.
Now we're getting back to the live action, and the score here, the Warriors 3 and the Red Devils of Gousset. Well, the pack is getting intact now. We're back to live action. It's the Warriors and the Red Devils. The pack is getting intact, and there above your screen you see Judy Sawinski, there along with Nitsa Pons. This is Roberta Mitchell now. Roberta wearing number 69, and you see the Red Devil bench there. This is Nitsa Pons from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Nitsa Pons up front. And number 11 for the Red Devils, Lynn Congleton. There's Nitsa Pons getting railed. So Lynn Congleton getting a whip by number 16, Bessie Gonzalez. So there's another Warrior in deep trouble right now. Another Warrior going down in number 67, Donna Fox. Donna Fox going down. And right now this is number 11, Lynn Congleton. Sawinski now dropping back at the rear. Sawinski looking around. There's Gonzalez up to Sawinski. Sawinski reversing her field. And Congleton, she's not budging. She wants to come full speed ahead. Referee Horace Daniels now from the infield. There's Gonzalez working on Sawinski. Sawinski trying to get back at Congleton. She's doing it, and they're having a little fisticuffs right now. Yes, sirree. Congleton and Sawinski. Time is running out on the jam, and look at Congleton. Kneeing Sawinski. Congleton, no doubt, gets her helmet back. She's going to put that helmet back on, and Congleton's going to pick up a few big points. In fact, 3 Red Devil points for Lynn Congleton. And the score now, it's all tied up. All of a sudden, that 3 points apiece. Roberta Mitchell right there on the track and doesn't like what's happening. And trainer John Trained Hodges, he's helping Roberta back up on her feet. And the referee there you see on your screen is Nish Pedroshi.
There's a little bit of everything in this game. Already we've had a fine skating jam the first jam, and then a slugfest the second jam, so we'll see what's coming up.
Those things do happen, Peter, as you well know. All right, the pack getting intact now. It's all tied at 3. In the first skating period, the All-Star Skating Game of the Week. Sandy Oshel. Oshel for the Red Devils, wearing number 17, Sandy Oshel. All right, Nitsa Pons, and she's ready to whip out Donna Fox. All right, Donna Fox with the lead as Oshel hits the rail. Number 67, Donna Fox from Akron, Ohio. Hey, there's Oshel getting back up and trying to get Fox out of the way, but it backfires. So Donna Fox, and at the rear is Lynn Congleton. Congleton at the rear. And she's pouring it on Donna Fox, but Fox continues to skate. Fox trying to get out of there. All right, now there's Oshel on a late chase. Or make that Julia Sutton. Julia Sutton on the late chase, and this knocks Fox out of the jamming contention, and it's up to Rusty Green now. Or make it Julia Sutton. All right, now Sutton is up to Sawinski, and look out! Lynn Congleton, that play backfired. Congleton went back to get Sawinski out of the way, but instead Congleton knocks down her own teammate in Julia Sutton. So I believe 1 point on that play, and the Red Devils do break the tie, and it's now 4-3 favoring the Devils. All right, here you see Sawinski on the top of your screen there. The pack is getting intact, 4-3. The Warriors lead, rather. Check that, fans. It's Warriors 4 and the Red Devils 3. All right, Sawinski and Roberta Mitchell up front. Sound of the whistle, the jam will get underway. Well, Peter, what have you got to say so far about this game?
So far, we've seen a bit of Sawinski. I think we're going to see a lot more of it as the game progresses. Small jammers, Fox doing quite a bit of work, and Ponce also doing quite a bit of work out there.
All right, it's 4-3. Warriors breaking the tie. All right, this is Mary Hatton. Mary Hatton on the move for the Warriors. She's the lead jammer. All right, this is Mary Hatton moving up to Bessie Gonzalez. Gonzalez on defense now, railing Hatton. Hatton recovers. Congleton will make it Gonzalez pouring it on. All right, now Sawinski drops back. Judy Sawinski talking strategy over with Mary Hatton. Hatton wearing number 64. Sawinski and Hatton, there's the whip from Sawinski, a reverse whip. It may work, it is going to work. Mary Hatton picks up at least one. We'll make it, 1 point on the play. It's now Warriors 5, the Red Devils 3.
And we're going to go to an instant replay on that and just see how she did do the inside-outside whip.
I think it was done very well, Peter. Now they're getting ready to put it on the screen. There it is. Here's the instant replay now.
Okay, we're going to see Hatton breaking on the jam front. There's the whip. Mary Hatton. There's Hatton. And she'll be coming into Bessie Gonzalez at the rear. Gonzalez dropping back. Hit block from Gonzalez. All she's trying to do is just slow her down a little bit.
She's doing a good job right here. Gonzalez is doing a fine job. Now this is where Sawinski drops back. Hatton and Sawinski, they're talking strategy right now.
She's probably just giving her a quick number 5 or whatever they use for this number. An outside whip, a slight jiggle to the inside, and she's in for a single. And she cuts it off. There must be a late chase out there. She does cut it off and move. We're just getting 1 point. It'll be 5 for the Warriors, 3 for the Devils.
Now we're getting back to the live action. We've got a little Donnybrook going on here. There's referee Nish Bedrosian there. And he got the worst end of that, I believe. Now somebody got a penalty there. All right, there's Nish Bedrosian warning Lynn Congleton. Sawinski at the top of the rail. Sawinski and Congleton, and Sawinski just skates away from Congleton. All right, the pack getting intact now. The score is 5-3. The Warriors lead it here by 2 points. All right, the jam is on now for the Red Devils. This looks like Rusty Green. Rusty Green for the Red Devils, and she's got company, and I believe it's Lisa Ponce. Donna Fox make it. This is Donna Fox. 1-on-1. Look out, Fox goes down. Donna Fox down. A fine play there by Rusty Green. So Green now the only jammer eligible to score. At the rear of the pack is Judy Sawinski. Right from the infield there you saw Nish Bedrosian. Now this is Rusty Green. Julia Sutton in the late chase. There's Sutton now. Okay, look out. There's Sutton. She from the outside. Julia Sutton from the outside, placing her hands on her hips, calling it off. And a total of 4 points. 4 points and a 1-minute penalty. 4 points picked up by the Devils, and I believe 1 Warrior point awarded on that play. 1 Warrior point picked up by Fox. They're double teaming Sawinski over there. That was Congleton and Gonzalez double teaming Sawinski. And I'll tell you, those girls, they don't care how they do it as long as they win. That's the name of the game for them. The pack getting intact now. And Peter, I'll tell you, this is so far, we've seen a lot of, Donnybrooks out there.
A lot of punches being thrown out. It's really not the finesse in this game that I thought it would be. It may improve as we go along, I hope so.
Okay. Back intact. And here we go. It's Roberta Mitchell with the helmet on. Now, 2 Warrior gals whipping out Roberta Mitchell. So Roberta with the lead right now. Roberta Mitchell on the move. The lead jammer. All by her lonesome, and nobody near her at the present time. At the rear, it's going to be Bessie Gonzalez. Gonzalez at the rear, defending for the Red Devils. Roberta trying to pack her bags and go coast to coast. Now Sawinski dropping back. Sawinski has a decoy. Now Gonzalez has her job cut out. Look at Sawinski grabbing Gonzalez, paving the way here for Roberta. Roberta trying to go for more. Can she do it? She's up. Yes, she does. Roberta Mitchell, the jam is still on. Time running out. And look at a block missed by Gonzalez. Roberta Mitchell picks up a few big ones. And we're going to have, that was such a fine play. We're going to have
fine play. Fine play. We're going to have a replay and have a look at that again.
The score now is 12-6, or 12-7 rather. And keep your eye on that screen. Here we go with that instant replay of this past jam. All right, Peter.
Okay, the pack's set, and here's a 3-man whip for Roberta. Doesn't take all she can get off it. She could have pulled a little harder, gone a little faster, but I guess she feels she's going fast enough for that whip. And she's the only jammer out. Warriors are containing the pack, not letting anyone out. And at the rear, she's going to come to Bessie Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is a fine defensive skater. Here's Roberta now. And so she's trying to knock on the door.
Sawinski taking her time and getting back there. She's going to drop back when she's ready. Dropping back now. And a little bit of hands there, Ed. Uses the hands, but the referee couldn't see it.
And this is where Roberta goes coast to coast.
5. And here's the 6 right there. 6 points.
Okay, and the score now is 12-7, and we're going to have a timeout.
This is former roller game skater and broadcaster Ted Maroff. This Roller Games broadcast is brought to you by the new book Rolling Thunder, the golden age of roller derby and the rise and fall of the LA T-Birds. Holy cow, enjoy the skating action!
Irish Jim Nolan up front. Live action here. Okay, this is Willie Brown. They call him Slick Willie. Tyrone Jubilee making. He's wearing, or this is Arnold Schoen rather. Arnold Schoen, Arnold Skip Schoen. Alrighty. Now at the rear is Lenny Silverman. Okay, look at Silverman taking down 2 Warriors, and the Red Devils are going to capitalize here. Got 2 of them, Schoen and Jubilee and Vecchione and Schoen. Let's see how they're going to call it here. It's 3 points on the play. 3 points, and the Warriors take the lead here at 14-7. 14-7. 2 points on that play. 2 points, and it's 14-7. The Warriors over the Red Devils. The pack getting intact now. And Peter, What did you think of that?
A little confusing. That was a very confusing play.
Yes, it was.
What happened was Silverman took down the two Warrior blockers, and the two Devils went in, but they didn't go in far enough. Jubilee got in and cut before they could get in. He scored 2 points, beating the two Devil skaters.
All right.
I'll be watching it close to see what happened then.
That's for sure. Okay, we've got Tyrone Jubilee and young Jerome Smith, one-on-one. Down goes Jubilee. Somebody interfered, Peter. And I don't know if any of the officials caught that one, but somebody did interfere from the infield. Okay, this is young Jerome Smith now. Jerome Smith is up. Look out. He blocks out Otis. That's Little Richard blocking out Otis, and that's Willie Brown pursuing Richard, but the jam is over, and 3 big Red Devil points on the play. 3 big Red Devil points. And the score, the Warriors 14, the Red Devils 10. Now the pack getting intact. As referee Horace Daniels. Okay, the pack is getting intact now.
Looks like it's going to be the string bean there.
I beg your pardon?
The string bean out in this jam by the look of it.
Yeah.
Congleton.
Yeah, tall, thin string bean. He's so tall and thin, he looks like an oak tree. Okay, this is Bertie Congleton on the move now. Congleton, number 15. There's the skipper, Arnold Schoen for the Warriors. And there's Congleton coming back at Schoen. Schoen losing his helmet, but he can still score. Now, Schoen comes back at Congleton. Now, Schoen with the lead, and Congleton's still on his feet. And look out, what do you know? Bernie Congleton goes down on his you-know-what. Okay. Now it's up to the skipper, Arnold Schoen, the lead jammer, and actually the only jammer at the present time. At the rear is Lenny Silverman. Silverman at the rear now. Okay, look out. That was number 16 there. John Ortiz come back and got Schoen out. There's Silverman now knocking down Schoen getting back up, and Ortiz comes right back, and there's no doubt Schoen is out of gas. But yes, sir, he took a beating. Now look at Otis and Richard now. Otis trying to get his hands on Silverman, but Richard comes in there and grabs Silverman away. There's Jim Nolan, you see, complaining to referee Horace Daniels. Now trainer Gontran Hodges attending to the skipper Arnold Schoen. The fans viewing the game, they don't like what they see thus far. The score is 14-10. The Warriors are in the lead. Now there's Nolan now at the front of the pack, signaling over to his men. Time running out in the second period. 14-10, the Warriors lead over the Red Devils. All right, there's the jam. The jam is on now. Front. There's the big off. Now there's Willie Brown. Look at Willie. He's got Silverman. They were having a little exchange of fisticuffs back there, and that's broken up. Watch out. Richard comes over, knocks Willie Brown into the infield. Down go 2 skaters, 1 Warrior and 1 Red Devil, and there's number 14 for the Red Devils, Jerome Smith. Now, we got 4 skaters down. They're getting back up. The eligible jammers there, you see, is Bernie Congleton, and he takes down Willie Brown. Congleton getting back up. There they go again. They're down. Down goes Willie Brown, and the play has been called off. No score on that play. And the score remains Warriors 14, the Red Devils 10. Otis and number 11, Richard Brown, are going at it now. Look out. And there's a penalty for each skater there, Peter. And that's, I believe, a 1 minute penalty.
1 minute penalty. And we'll be going to a timeout, and we'll be right back. Yes, to give you a good idea what the size is, like I said, it was 100 feet long. Actually, this track is 90 by 50. The highest point in the bank is about 4 feet. Just coming out of that turn right where the skaters are now, 4 foot drop to the outside. From the top of the rail, it's around about 6 foot drop.
Alrighty, this is little Joe Vecchione for the Red Devils. And John Ortiz. Here's John Ortiz now. Okay, the Arnold Skip Schoen for the Warriors. We've got a one-on-one situation here. Schoen and Ortiz. Now, nobody near him. So, they're going to try and score for their respective teams. There's Schoen going over the rail. At the rear is Willie Brown. All right, now Willie will make it. Yep, there's Willie Brown. Ortiz is pursuing Brown. He wants more, and look out, somebody from the infield interfered once again. And a total of 6 big points on the play. 6 big points for the Red Devils. There's trainer Hodges there. And the score now is the Devils 16, the Warriors 14.
Might have seen a shot there of David Arndt there, Ed.
He was on crutches, yes.
Yes, broke his ankle about 3 weeks ago, and we're not expected back for about at least another 4 weeks before he gets the cast off. And even then, I imagine another 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
That's not only a tough break for him, but also his Warrior teammates.
True. Yeah, it was a shame that thing happened.
It's true. Okay, now the pack is getting intact. This is number 15, Bernie Congleton. It's 16-14. The Devils have taken the lead. Referees Nish Grosjean and Horace Daniels. Otis Williams going over and wants to know what the heck is going on. Now, the Warriors have been penalized. Pack getting intact now. Sound of the whistle, the jam will get underway. All right, this is Willie Brown. Willie Brown, and whoa, brother, Bernie Congleton hitting that rail. He was like a pinball machine there. Hit the rail and just jumped high and went down. All right, Willie Brown, he's up. Number 11 is little Richard Brown. He's the coach of the Red Devils. Blocking out Willie Brown. And let's see how Willie fares. He gets by Richard. He wants to pick up a few more Warrior points. There's Silverman blocking out, and Richard, missing the signal, knocks his own man Silverman against the rail, enabling Willie Brown to pick up a grand slam, 5 Warrior points.
Okay, we're going to take a second look at this play. This is a very good play by Willie Brown. And let's get it straight right down. There's Richard Brown and there is Willie Brown. Willie Brown is in the white and Richard Brown is in the red. Okay, we've got it right here now. Getting the pack right. There they go. There's the whip for Willie Brown. Now after Bernie Congleton. And Bernie does his number up the rail. Okay, Willie's taking his time getting around. He's going to conserve a little energy. Up to Richard Brown now. Brown slows him down. And that's what a blocker should always do. Slow him down to where you can control the jammer. He's got him under control. That's the side step. Up to Silverman. The jump block that missed, they both go over the rail. Brown goes in for the 5 points. Fine play.
Yes, it was. Okay, and the score now shows 19-16. The Warriors on top. And we're going to be taking a timeout, so stay in there.
This is former T-Bird skater Honey Sanchez. The Roller Games broadcast is brought to you by the new book, Rolling Thunder, The Rise and Fall of the LA T-Birds. Enjoy the skating action.
Here we go now. Lucy Ponce and Bessie Gonzalez. One-on-one, and Ponce over the rail, but swings back in. Yes, sir. Bessie Gonzalez now, the lead jammer, wearing number 16. The Devils in the red uniforms. And as Peter pointed out, the Warriors in the white uniforms, the white jerseys, that is. Mike Gonzalez now, the lead jammer, moving up to Captain Judy Sawinski. By number 11 is Lynn Congleton as a decoy, and let's see how they're going to do this one here. Congleton trying to make way for Gonzalez. Here's Sawinski hitting the rail. Congleton up, over the rail, another Warrior, against the rail, another Warrior. And what a play here by Lynn Congleton, paving the way here for Gonzalez. Gonzalez up to Roberta, the lone Warrior, and let's see what happens here. And Roberta over the rail, enabling Bessie Gonzalez to pick up a grand slam, 5 Red Devil points. And the scoreboard reading now, the Devils 21, the Warriors 19, and we've got skating action, Peter, that's really unbelievable.
It's good rough skating. It's a well thought out and well skated jam, I thought. Looks like there's some kind of trouble at the track side there. One of the fans coming up. I like to see this kind of thing.
Well, it does happen.
The security man there, just watching it now, the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And this building does have a lot of security. You can see another security man coming up now. And we've got Lynn Congleton.
There, look at Otis Williams. There's Sawinski. There's little Richard. Richard protecting his mates. All right, referees Horace Daniels and Nish Bedrosian, they're warning both teams about that little fracas. And now they're getting ready. The pack getting intact, the sound of the whistle, the jam will get underway. The men are on the track. Or the girls, I should say. And they're ready to roll. All right, this is Rusty Green.
Looks like Diane Heaton there.
Yeah, Green. Diane Heaton, or Denise Heaton, that is. Okay. We've got 2 Devils up front. Number 14, Rusty Green. And there's Sawinski moving right behind. Sawinski's going to try and pave the way here for Nitsa Ponce. Nitsa Ponce up and over. She's back up. Or make that Fox, Donna Fox, that is. Donna Fox coming in. They both look alike, Peter. And Donna Fox calls it off, and look at Lynn Congleton. Lynn Congleton pouring it on right now. And what a play that was. Well, that play was so interesting that we're going to have a replay on it. Keep your eyes on the screen, because you're going to see something here that's, well, I'll tell you, it was rough. Now, here it is, Peter.
Okay, we've got a little trouble getting the skaters, the jammers, out of the pack on this jam.
Here they go.
Here they go. This is Green getting out of the pack now. Rusty Green. And Heaton, a little slow getting out. And Fox. No one seems to want to get out of that pack, Ed.
That's true. Okay, now this
they've got to settle down. Now Sawinski's trailing the 2 Devils.
Which was a good play on Sawinski's part.
Right. I don't know whether Fox was quite ready for her. I think Sawinski took them down the wrong place on the track, going into the turn. It's a tough place to jump anywhere.
There she is, taking down the 2 skaters, and here's Donna Fox now getting up and putting it in high gear. Here's Fox getting by, and there she goes. And look at Lynn Congleton from out of the penalty box, Peter, and this is really not fair. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And there's Fox there now. And now we're back to live action. Okay, the score right now is Warriors 20 and the Red Devils 21. Now the pack getting intact now. That's really a tough way to make a living, Peter. You know that? tough way to make a living.
When you have to back up every night of this, skating maybe 4 or 5 nights a week, it's a tough way to make a living.
Okay. Now, girls are getting ready. Sandy Osho for the Red Devils. Sandy Osho, wearing number 17. She'll be one of the Red Devil jammers. Number 64 for the Warriors. Mary Hatton. Okay, there's Osho moving out. Osho for the Red Devils. And this is Mary Hatton, number 64. Look out, Osho hitting the rail. Osho hits the rail. All right, Mary Hatton, the lead jammer. Right now, the only jammer eligible to score. And at the rear, Bessie Gonzalez. Down goes Mary Hatton. Hatton is down. And at the rear, look out, this is Bessie Gonzalez. Gonzalez reversing her field, going after Mary Hatton. Look out! And Hatton goes right into Lynn Congleton, courtesy of Bessie Gonzalez. There's Roberta trying to come over and help, and Lynn Congleton exploding now. And Mary Hatton is down. We hope she is all right. Look out, they're going at it here. Gonzalez, and I believe that's Roberta Mitchell. Gonzalez and Mitchell. Yes, sir, referee Horace Daniels penalizing Bessie Gonzalez for 1 minute. There's referee Horace Daniels warning Bessie Gonzalez, and he tells her to go right into the penalty box. Do not pass go, and you don't collect $200. Okay. Well, there is a timeout on the track, fans, so don't go away. We're going to be back with more. So in the third skating period, the time is back in. We've got a 2-on-1 situation. Judy Sawinski, the captain of the Warrior team, and she's got Rusty Green and Julia Sutton. Look at Congleton. That was a fine play there. Peter, a fine play by Lynn Congleton.
Seemed to come out of nowhere just to take Sawinski out of the play. And they get 4 apiece, which brings the score now.
A total of 8 points, 4 each on that play.
Devils 29, Warriors 24.
Devils 29, Warriors 24.
Bit of action with one of those fans there again, Ed. Security will be keeping those people in their seats.
Another nice, fine shot of our tractor here. All righty, look out. This is little Richard Brown. And that young man you see there, ready to get up on the track, is the publicity director for the Warriors. And I don't know how he got involved in it. There's Otis Williams you see on your screen, and a nice shot of Peter Kelly. And yours truly. Oh, now this is uncalled for, really, what's happening there.
I don't know what's going on.
He's got crutches, and he broke his leg about 3 weeks ago.
Well, I think they're trying to give David Arndt a bad time out there, too. David really shouldn't be there. He should be up in the audience out of the way. Just one wrong kick, and he'd be back in hospital with the cast on his leg again.
Okay, the pack getting intact now. And the scoreboard reading, Devils 29, the Warriors 24. All righty. It's been a very well-played game on part of the Red Devils this week.
So far, they're doing very well, better than I expected. I thought with Sawinski and Mitchell, they'll be able to put some better stuff together than they have.
Well, you know what's been happening here? I've been noticing both Bessie Gonzalez and Lynn Congleton of the Red Devils have kept putting pressure on Sawinski and Roberta.
Right.
2 big guns right there.
Right, they're doing a very good job of it, too.
All right, the jam is on now. Judy Sawinski Missy Gonzalez and Julia Sutton. 3 jammers. Gonzalez and Sutton for the Devils, and the lone warrior jammer, Judy Sowinski. 2-on-1. Here we go now. There's Congleton at the rear. Look out, look at Sowinski. What a fine play by Judy Sowinski. From the inside, there's Congleton pursuing Sowinski. And let's see if Judy can get a few more. She's still rolling. Congleton in hot pursuit from the inside. There's that double block, and Sowinski under, and down goes Congleton. Peter, just when we said Gonzalez and Congleton were containing both Sowinski and Roberta Mitchell, bingo.
We spoke too soon. We're going to take a second look at that, and it's one of the better skating jams you're going to see so far in this game. Score is 29-29. Sowinski got 5 points on the jam, and we'll pick it up at the start of the jam. It'll be Sowinski, Bessie Gonzalez, and Julia Sutton.
Okay, here it is now. This was 2-on-1. 2 Devils, 1 Warrior. Now watch Sowinski here, Peter.
Okay, Sowinski's getting in between both jammers.
That's what she's trying to do at this point.
She can do either one of 2 things: cut it off, or as she did there, slip to the inside. Now, Congleton's going to chase her all the way around. As you can see, she's looking at the other side of the track now. She sees what's being set up. It's a double block with Gonzalez and Sutton. She's always got to figure out what she's going to do. And a squat back spin underneath confuses the 3 skaters, and she's in for the 5 points. A fine play.
Yes, it was. Very good play by Judy Sowinski. Well, there's a timeout on the track, but don't you go away, fans.
Hi, I'm John Hall, former T-Birds General Manager. This roller game skating action is brought to you by the publisher for Rolling Thunder, the golden age of roller derby and the rise and fall of the LA T-Birds. You can order this spectacular, exciting book on Amazon. Enjoy this final period of roller skating action.
We're going to have Willie Brown. He can let loose. Willie Brown. All right, Willie moving up to Little Richard Brown, and Bernie Congleton at double defense, worried by the Red Devils. There's Willie now. He's being blocked out. Willie's got to think of something real quick. And there's Willie jumping over as if he jumped rope. Now Willie Brown picking up 2 Warrior points on the play. 2 big Warrior points. And the score is now 31-29.
Well, we're going to take a second look at that.
That was a sweetheart of a play, Peter.
Willie Brown getting a deuce, and it's the old squat jump play.
Very good play. Here it is right now, Peter. The instant replay.
Okay. Here's Willie coming in on Richard Brown. Richard Brown hooks up with Congleton squat. He goes a little bit too far up track on this time. It's the kick rails. He's got to keep his eye behind him. See, there's no jammers coming in behind. Here's the squat, fake squat jump. And a fine play. 2 points. Cuts it off quickly. I don't know why he cut it off. I didn't see any jammers coming in there.
And that was just a very good play by Willie Brown.
Good play. You should have looked behind him. He probably could have got more points.
Possibly.
Cut it off too soon.
That's very true. Now we're back to the live action. And the scoreboard reading is 31-29. Warriors on top of the Devils. There's David Arndt from the infield. As you know, as Peter mentioned, he broke his leg about 3 weeks ago. Warrior skater. And this is the 4th and final period. It looks like Leonard Silverman now will don his helmet along with Arnold Schoen of the Warriors. All right, there's Richard Brown up front. He's whipping out Lenny Silverman. Silverman on the move now. And Arnold Schoen, the skipper they call him, he's right behind Silverman. 1-on-1. Hey, look at Silverman taking the lead, or make it Schoen taking the lead. Silverman now putting it in gear. Silverman trying to get up to Schoen. He does, and over the rail, the skipper. Arnold Schoen over the rail. A real tough break there. And down goes another Warrior. Look at Silverman. Silverman with the aid of John Ortiz. He's going to score a bundle right now. No question about it. 4 big Red Devil points picked up by Len Silverman, and a scoreboard reading now, Devils 33, the Warriors 31, and a good play on the part of both Silverman and Ortiz, Peter.
Set up better by Ortiz. Ortiz did most of the work. Silverman just did the point scoring. He more or less just skated through the pack. Ortiz did all the work, bending the people over and getting them out of the way. But all the same, Silverman did have to get to the back of the pack to score. Okay, we're going back to live action here now.
And here we go now. Pack getting intact. And the sound of the whistle, the jam gets underway. All right, it's 33-31. The Devils over the Warriors. Joe Vecchione now and Tyrone Jubilee. A one-on-one situation. And look out! Vecchione over the rail. Little Tyrone Jubilee moving up to Lenny Silverman. Silverman defending. Little Tyrone, he's trying to get out of there. He's trying to get out and put some points on the board for the Warriors. He's in trouble. Very big trouble. There's Silverman. Look out, look out! And Richard flips little Tyrone Jubilee over, and that too could be very dangerous, Peter. There's Silverman and Willie Brown. And that's a very dangerous play what Richard did to Tyrone Jubilee. Here's trainer, ground-trained Hodges. And I believe he picked up a point on
Picked up 1 point on the jam.
1 point on the play.
That's a hard way to make a point, though.
That's for sure.
Now we're going with the medical table now. There's Hodges working on him.
Trainer Hodges. All right.
He's telling him where it hurts.
Okay, the pack getting intact now. 33-32 the score. The Red Devils with a 1-point lead. Now, it looks like John Ortiz for the Red Devils and Arnold Skip Schoen for the Warriors. All right, this is Ortiz, and there's Bernie Congleton. He's going to give him the whip. Congleton moving now. Omega Ortiz moving. And right behind him is Arnold Skip Schoen. There's Schoen losing his helmet. The impact knocking Schoen's helmet off. Now, look at Otis Williams. Otis Williams taking down Ortiz from behind and giving the game of the week. And Ed Darien here along with Peter Kelly bringing you all the play-by-play action. There's little Richard mouthing off, Peter. Little Richard, that old familiar number 11. Okay, there's Otis knocking down little Richard. Richard getting back up. Here we go. Okay, this is Otis Williams and the skipper, two-man whip here. The skipper on the move, Arnold Schoen. Arnold Schoen, the lead jammer here. And it looks like Silverman, Lenny Silverman and Bernie Congleton. Yep, there's Silverman dropping back now. Silverman dropping back, working on Arnold Skip Schoen. Okay, on the late chase here is Bernie Congleton. Look out, Congleton now. He's going to make headway here for the Red Devils. Schoen goes down thanks to Lenny Silverman. And Congleton picks up 3 big Red Devil points. 3 points picked up by the Red Devils. And the scoreboard reading now, Red Devils 37, the Warriors 32. Well, Peter, it was a move that the Red Devils could not resist.
Well, you didn't see it. Richard Brown was running the interference there. The camera didn't pick it up. It was more or less underneath. But it was Brown running interference. That's how they got in for the points on that jam. Nothing fancy. Just move them high and go in and score.
Exactly.
The points were on the board.
That's the name of the game, Peter.
Right. We haven't got much time left in this game, Ed. Time for maybe one or two more jams. 37-32. That's the Devils over the Warriors, so they look pretty good right now to win it.
That's right. Okay, here we go. This is little Richard Brown, the coach of the Red Devil team. And Peter, he can fly. There's no doubt about it. Little Richard Brown. Lead jammer. And he's going to try and gobble up.
He's going to use as much time as he can. He's got a 37-32 lead. He's the only jammer out in the track. He can use up all the time. And there it is, right there.
It is, right
he just
there now.
cut the jam off.
That's right, Peter.
He may have cut it off too soon. He should have used his whole 60 seconds up. Now he's got time for another jam. One more jam for the period.
And this could be very costly.
It could be. I think he cut it off too soon. He should have used it up and let the referees call the time off.
I'm surprised because, you know, I don't understand. Some of these skaters never use the clock. They never look up to see what.
Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't use his brains then. That's the thing. He should have used that clock and used up every second he could.
Sure.
Now he's sitting on a 5-point lead with one jam, and they could blow it right open here.
It could be maybe he's showing off a little bit too much at this point.
Maybe he is.
All right, there's little Richard. In other words, I guess he has confidence in his defense and offense, Peter. That's the name of the game, you know, and that's the way he feels. All right, this is Bernie Congleton now. And he's got company in little Tyrone Jubilee. Time running out in the game. All right, now, this is Jubilee. There's Bernie Congleton. Little Tyrone in trouble now, but Tyrone's not going to give up. Little Tyrone up, and what do you know? Tyrone Jubilee knocks down Bernie Congleton. The helmet flies out of Bernie Congleton's hand. And little Tyrone Jubilee. And let's see how this fella's going to make out here. He's up to Lenny Silverman. Silverman defending. Time is running out in the jam of the game. And this time, Richard. Oh, Peter, this is unbelievable. Little Tyrone Jubilee is up. He wants more. Time is running out of the jam in the game. Richard got his signals crossed with his own name and Lenny Silverman. Instead of flipping Jubilee over, he flips Silverman over. And that's the key to the game. Time is running out now. Richard's got Jubilee, but look at Jubilee.
Take a try.
Tyrone Jubilee finally calls the playoff. Otis Williams congratulating him. And Jubilee picks up a total of 7 big Warrior points, fans. What a little fella he is. And he's being congratulated there by his teammates. And Peter, we got to say that was a heck of a game. The final score, the Warriors 39, the Red Devils 37. For Peter Kelly, this is Ed Darian saying so long, and we'll see you all next week.